Good evening, church family. I wanted to take this opportunity to address you all as part of the Gold City United Pentecostal Church family. We're walking in areas that we have never walked before as individual families, as a church family, as a community, as a state, as a nation, and as a world population. As a result of what is known as COVID-19 or the coronavirus, we're learning the definition of words like pandemic. I've never pastored a church during the pandemic, but I am confident, I'll say it again, I am very confident that the God that we serve, Jesus Christ, is more than able to take care of us just like He did for His people in the Word of God. 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 1 says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." It's a very definitive statement Paul's giving to Timothy. The original Greek for the word perilous uses words like difficult, dangerous, furious. Some of the other translations of the Word of God uses words like terrible, terrible times. I think that we can all agree that these are some very perilous times that we're living in. But what we are experiencing in our world should confirm to us that we are truly living in the last days. During this past Sunday night service where God poured out His Spirit in an amazing way, these words came to me several times. I almost stopped and related, but I think it's time for me to let these words into the atmosphere, so to speak. These words of "it's time for the church to shine" came to me several times. I was reminded also of Matthew chapter 5 verse 16. "Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven." Indeed, through this, we will be given opportunities to serve in our communities. I encourage you to look for ways to serve so that God will be the one that gets the glory. During both services on Sunday, this past Sunday, I said that we will continue to have church as usual until we get directed to do otherwise. That time has come. Until further notice, we'll not be meeting here at the church for service. That's regrettable, I understand. But in order to comply, we'll meet as a church online via media outlets such as Facebook, our All City UPC church app, and our YouTube channel. All three of these outlets are at All City UPC. Services will be live streamed on Wednesday at 7 p.m. and Sunday mornings only at 10 a.m. So please remember that. As new updates from the CDC, state and local governments come available, we'll do our best to not only comply, but also make you aware of our plans to comply. With all of the uncertainty surrounding the current events, I felt it important to cancel both our annual Fishing for Missions Bass Tournament and also the Youth Easter fundraiser. So please remember that. I appreciate your understanding through all of this, and please remember that prayer and fasting is what gets the positive attention of God, not gossiping, griping, and complaining. We want the positive attention of God through all of this. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions or concerns. And in closing, let me remind you to look for opportunities to serve and let God get all the credit. God bless you. We love you.